Hello everybody, Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. Appreciate you clicking on the video, supporting the channel, supporting the store. You guys continue to do that, and I appreciate you. It is time for a Lorcana update. I know, I thought it couldn't get any worse than what it already has, but here we are. Once again, not surprised, but last week I got an email from my distribution company that I'm getting Lorcana from. And I'll read it to you. I can't put it on the screen because it's got my... It has my sales rep, and I don't want to do that. It's not his fault. You know, I don't want to blame anybody. But let's read this email, huh? It says, "Thank you for your interest in Disney Lorcana trading card game. We understand and appreciate the excitement surrounding the launch of this highly anticipated product. Demand has vastly outstripped our supply, and we regret to inform you that your store did not qualify for an initial allocation." What? "We understand that this news may be disappointing. A little bit. Please know that allocations have been heavily focused towards participating in approved HSP hobby supply store hobby store program stores. Hobby store program stores. Hobby store program stores. Okay. Fostering and engaging an in-store community is at the heart of these decisions and is a core aspect of Ravensburger's vision for Lorcana. We would like to provide you with information on qualifying product for future releases of Lorcana. The only way to ensure access to Lorcana trading card game is by becoming a member of the HSP, the Hobby Store program. It is important to note that becoming an HSP does not exclusively require running organized play in your store, as they offer multiple account types options within the HSP. The sign-up window for Set 2 is already open. You can find more details by clicking the link here. We genuinely appreciate your interest in Lorcana and support of Southern Hobby. We hope that by sharing this information, we can provide you with the opportunity to participate in future releases and enhance your store's involvement in the Lorcana community. The community of Lorcana. If you have any further questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you, Southern Hobby. So, as you can read that, the initial allocation to me, we'll just talk about the booster boxes, just because it's simpler. I had six booster boxes of Lorcana from Southern Hobby. And now I'm being told that that's no longer valid, and I'm getting none. I got Willy Wonka'd by the mouse. But I can understand it. It makes sense. You know, organized play stores should get the product. And, you know, they're giving away hundreds of booster boxes at Gen Con this weekend. So, you know, they have to have product for that. So, forget the hobby stores. Unless you're in the hobby store program. You don't get anything. So that's the update. That's what's going on. So that's from Southern Hobby. I'm going to assume that the numbers from Alliance are also a figment of my imagination, lore, if you will, and that I don't expect to get any from Alliance either. Even though I have logged on and the numbers are still the same. The numbers are still the same from Southern Hobby as well. So yeah, that's the update on Lorcana, and yeah, I can't be upset. Stores should be getting it. I do think it's kind of silly that of all the things that you're selling at Gen Con, you know, you have other things that you can be selling. That the booster boxes themselves, the booster boxes that should be there to support organized play for your game, and you're selling them at Gen Con just to whomever. I think that's a poor allocation of those products in particular. I think things like 2-player starter decks, intro decks, all those types of things would be great products to sell at Lorcana or at Gen Con, because those are types of things that promote your game to get people interested in playing them. Booster boxes are only going to be scalped, and they're only going to be sold to the highest person. And I'm not going to say that game stores are saints and they're not going to do the same thing, but giving out product as a reward is the best way to incentivize organized play in any sort of program. Outside of cash, the next best thing that you can give somebody is a product, especially scarce product. If that was the only way to get product and sell product, especially booster boxes or booster packs from booster boxes, what better way to incentivize organized play is than to just give those only to game stores, even if they are the only ones in the HSP that you want to and are running organized events for you, and just say, hey, these booster boxes, you cannot sell them. You have to run events with them. And there is an internal email that went out to other stores. I'm assuming to the people in the HSP. I'm not a part of it because I was dumb and I missed the window to sign up for it. But I will get in this next one, and I'll get in the set too. And I'll do all the stuff they require me to do. I only missed it because the day of it closing is said at 12, and I assumed that meant 12 midnight of that day, like going into the next day after that, not the day before. So I went to when the day closed, and it was already closed because it closed at midnight. The first midnight, not the last midnight of the day. So I messed up. But I'll get in this next one for sure, and I'll make sure I'm in the loop for everything else with Lorcana. Because I do want to. I have people that are interested. They do want to come in and play, and they do genuinely want to open and play, organize, play with the product, and that's cool. That's exciting. That's what I'm here to do. And especially if I'm only getting 6 of a box, yeah, I'm gonna run events with those 6 boxes. That's what I should be doing. There was an internal email, like I said, though, that I saw posted in one of the game store owner groups that the selling of the product, particularly booster boxes, they mentioned booster boxes specifically, that anybody that is selling that stuff on their own websites, are even more egregious on something like TCGPlayer or eBay or something like that, that they will be noted, they will be tracked, and they will be assessed on whether they should keep their status as a member of the HSP, the Hobby Store Program for Lorcana. That was an email from Ravensburger. It was also funny that directly after that, about 3 hours later, TCGPlayer put out an email and said, hey, make sure you get your Lorcana singles up, and make sure that all your Lorcana is listed for pre-sale on our website. It was just kind of funny. It was really weird. Kind of not great timing. I don't think it was organized, but, yeah, it's just with so few of the product and so few of the boxes, of all things, just organized play has to have boxes. You can't run events. You can't break down like the treasure troves or the other types of products that have booster boxes in them. That's really a weird thing to ask of somebody. It's really not ideal. It's basically just throwing product away to just get the booster packs out of them, which I'm having to do with Pokemon, but that's the only way I can get some packs sometimes, So that's just not a healthy environment for your game. You want people to have booster boxes, and you want booster boxes to be available. So interesting update. So I'm getting no Lorcana, but that's okay. It's my fault I'm not in organized play. My sales rep did say that I could potentially still get some if there's some leftover, or people don't take their entire waves. I doubt that's going to happen, but he said maybe. So we will see what happens, but I'm not expecting it. That's all I got, guys. That's what we got going on. Be careful out there, stores, if you do have Lorcana on the way. I do not doubt that Ravensburger is probably going to be watching people. Ravensburger is pretty close, guarded, and kind of keeps tabs on a lot of the other stuff that they do. Make sure people are following map pricing and stuff like that for all their products that do have that type of stuff. So they do have a team that does do that and works on that. So that's a thing to keep in mind. And yeah, just booster boxes in particular, I think are going to be what they're kind of going after, since they are so limited. Allegedly, though, we should be getting another wave. It was actually sooner than I thought it would be. Here in September. I don't know how true that is. I have no information about that. That's just information I got from I saw on one of the groups, the store groups as well. That I guess people that are like have Ravensburger's reps that they can talk to. I didn't know. I don't buy puzzles and things from Ravensburger, so I don't have a rep to talk to. But apparently, they heard that there should be another wave of product in September, which is kind of like, why not just wait till September to release your game so you have a good amount of product? But we've already been down that road. I'm not going to belabor that too much, but that's all the information I got for you guys. That's the latest on Lorcana. Yes, I did get Willy Wonka'd, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.